from City Park, and we're gonna go through a scene from There's Someone Inside Your House, shot by shot. This was a very long night. It was very cold outside, and I had to kind of be wet for like a majority of the night with that sweatshirt. A window. That's a recipe for disaster in a horror film. Rehearsal was very technical. I usually like to go 100% when we're ready to shoot. So it was mostly just getting down the coordination, and it was super technical with Cameron, our stuntman, who was outside of the house and had to go in that right timing. But we did a mix of special effects for that. So there was one point where I was on a stage and I was in the exact same outfit, of course, and there's a green screen, and I guess they wanted that reflection to be perfect in the window. So it matched me in real time during the scene. Yeah, super, super fun stuff. This was probably one of my favorite scenes. This was actually really scary for me because I was so tired too. And watching myself through that window, and it was like pitch black outside, really got me into the zone. It was terrifying. And then they had to put these like special rigging for the taser thingies. I don't know what they're called. To like put, it's like a chest plate they put on me, and they had to twist each individual thing. Very technical. Not real glass. Can't hurt you. I think it's sugar. I think it's sugar glass. I think it's called breakaway glass. And then there were parts where I think they got rid of the glass on the floor, and they put like these really cool little rubber pieces that look exactly like glass, if I'm not mistaken. There were about 6, I think, different versions of the mask. One that was used for camera that looked the most like my face and the closest to my skin color. Some that were used, you know, just for props, and then some that were used to break away, like we could actually damage the mask. So they had all these different versions. I was damp for a long while there. I can't believe this is the scene I'm going through. Like, my mother's comment, she's gonna love this. Okay, sorry, I can't get over it. She's just screaming, and then he was pouring the lighter fluid, and she was like, "You gonna barbecue the baby?" So funny, really funny. And that's our amazing stuntman, Cameron. And I remember it was so specific. Pull his feet down and how my hair was positioned, like all these moving parts. But I was cold and just damp with water like most of the night. So that particular mask that you're seeing right here in this shot was specific for this shot. So that one is particularly for camera, whereas the mask that Cameron, our stuntman, was wearing is completely different. In case if anything happens, if it falls off of him and it breaks, it's okay. As you can see, it's really close to my skin tone. There's blush, there's lip color, like it's really detailed. I mean, our special effects department and Rosalina Da Silva, who is our head of makeup, was amazing, and it was a very tedious process to get all different kinds of versions of each mask, I think. The scene is really hard on my character emotionally, so it definitely took a toll on me just in terms of like the emotional exhaustion of like having to go from 0 to 100 for like 5 hours, you know, and crying and keeping that emotion and then shaking because of the taser. And I think the support from our director and our producers and our crew and our amazing hair and makeup team, they really make everything so special. Shout out to everybody who worked on this.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Netflix Film Club channel to get our latest exclusive videos. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.